Hey, it's Amy, your friendly neighborhood Sun Country official, and I'm here to talk to you today about sanction boxes. Woohoo! Because we just love talking about when things go wrong in matches, how to record them, and how to possibly report them. Or we don't. But as officials, we have to know how to do it all, and we also have to be able to assist scorers in writing things down if they need a little bit of help. So let's dive into sanction boxes. It's right over here. Isn't it beautiful? And we have this personnel code up here. So we would use that to record who is being sanctioned. So if we had a team delay, then we would use the letter D. If we had a player who was getting sanctioned, we would use their jersey number. And then you can see what happens with coaches, assistant coaches, and so forth. So let's talk about the four different types of sanctions. So first off, we have warnings. So a warning is exactly what you think it is. It's kind of like a cut it out card, or that's how I kind of view it. So we can use this in two different ways. First off, if we have a team delay. So let's say a team is not coming out of the timeout after blowing the whistle, they're still not coming, we could issue a team delay like this as an official. We can also use this card in a conduct way. So let's say a player is acting poorly and they're going to get a yellow card. The official holds up the card and then gestures to the person who's getting the yellow card. And again, these are just warnings. There's no penalty point or anything attached to it. The second type of card and sanction is a penalty, red card. So if we had a team delay penalty, then the official holds it up, the red card up like that. And then if we had someone receiving a misconduct penalty, then we hold up the card, gesture to the person who's getting it. Now, anything affiliated with a penalty is coming with a penalty point for the other team, and they get the serve as well. So we'll talk about how to record all of that in the next video. The third type of sanction is called an expulsion. So this one's a little bit different. We hold up the cards in one hand like this, and the person who is being expelled has to leave for the set. And then when the set is over, if there's another set, they can come back. But they have to behave themselves. So if we had a player on the court who was expelled, they would have to be substituted out immediately and they have to sit on the bench. If we had somebody who was already on the bench, like a coach or a player who was expelled, they would have to leave the bench completely. They would need to go sit somewhere else away from the bench, maybe in the spectator area, but they can't talk to the bench, coach the bench, have any interaction with the bench. The last type of sanction is the most severe, and it's called a disqualification. So if we have a disqualification, the ref is going to hold the two cards up separated like this. And that means that the person is going to be removed for the entire match. They can't come back at all. So if you have a player on the court, they have to be substituted out immediately, just like an expulsion. And then they have to completely leave the competition control area. That means they cannot be on the court, in the free zone, in the spectator area. They cannot have any sort of influence on the match at all. And that would be the same thing for someone on the bench. They have to just leave completely. Now, let's also note that expulsions and disqualifications do not come with a penalty point. All that's happening is someone is being removed. Okay? Now let's talk improper requests. So in short, an improper request is someone trying to make a legal request. So maybe they're requesting a timeout or a substitution or something like that. But they're either asking for it at the wrong time, or the wrong person is making the request, because only a certain number of people can, or a certain type of people can make a request. or maybe their coach has asked for a timeout, but they've already used both of their timeouts, so they don't have any more. All of those are improper requests, and the official will hold up their hand like this and cover it, and then we would record the improper request by putting a little X over the team who made the improper request, okay? And so after the first improper request, if they were to get another one, then that would be recorded as a team uh, delay warning. And again, it would just be a warning. And then if any other improper requests come in after that, then that would be upgraded to a penalty team delay. So then penalty point would be handed out, loss of serve to the other team, etc. So that is kind of the basics of sanction boxes. So in the next video, we're going to talk about how to record all of those things properly. So I appreciate you watching, and I hope you stick with it and you're doing good. Keep scoring like a rock star out there. Bye.